everyone, it's Rochelle. Welcome back to my channel. So we're gonna be doing the look that you guys just saw in the intro. So if you want to see how I achieve that look, then please continue to watch. Now the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and prep my skin. I'm using the Farsali Rose Gold Elixir. It keeps my skin looking healthy and hydrated. Next, I'll be using the Gleam by Melnie Mills Body Radiance. This is amazing. I love this product, and I'm just going to apply it all over my face. It's going to give my skin a really nice glow to it. You can also use this all over your body as well. I love using this all over my legs. Now that I prep my skin for foundation application, I'm just going to move on to the brows. So I'm just going to fill in my brows really quickly. I'm using the ANASTASIA Beverly Hills Brow Duo Powder with a angle brush. So I'm just outlining the bottom of my brow just to create a better shape. And I'm going in with a spoolie as well. I'm also going to use a bit of concealer just to clean up the brows so they just look, you know, like I freshly got them done. I really need to get my brows done, by the way. They look a mess. But I'm just going to clean them up with some concealer. Moving on to the eyes, I like to apply a base all over the eyelid before I apply eyeshadow. So today I'm just using a concealer. Sometimes I use my MAC paint pot, but I'm using the concealer today. And it's a couple shades lighter than my skin tone, so I apply it all over the eyelid. And then I like to go in with a little bit of translucent powder just to set that concealer. So it also helps my eyeshadow to blend really well. So for today's eye look, I'm using the Colouredraine Queen of Hearts eyeshadow palette. You guys, this palette is absolutely gorgeous. It comes with 12 eyeshadows. They are really pigmented, and I'm obsessed with this shade. This gold shade is called Your Majesty. Look how gorgeous that is. Like, they are so pigmented. Now the first eyeshadow I'm going to use from this palette is Royal Prerogative and Empress. So I'm just mixing them together. I'm using a blending brush. The brush is from Smith Cosmetics. I'm not really sure of the number right now, but I'll put everything in the description bar down below. So I'm just going to pop that right into my crease as a transition color and blend the eyeshadow. So I'm just blending it out, windshield wiper motion. So I'm just going back and forth with it. Next, I'm taking the eyeshadow crown and I'm just going to place this at the highest point of my brow bone. I really like this eyeshadow shade to highlight the brow bones. I don't usually use eyeshadow to highlight the brow bones, but I really like this one. So now I'm just going to go back onto the eyelid and I'm going to reapply my concealer just to carve out my eyelids so I can have more of a defined crease. Next, I'll be using the eyeshadow shade Duchess, which is like a dark chocolate brown shade, and I'm just going to pop that a little above the crease and go ahead and blend. Like I mentioned before, I will place all the name of the brushes used in this tutorial in the description box down below. So don't forget to check that out, you guys. Next, I'm going to take the eyeshadow Dethrone and I'm going to place it at the outer corner of the eyes, patting the eyeshadow on. Then I'm going to go into the eyeshadow Your Majesty, so that beautiful gold eyeshadow. Also going to place that onto the eyelid and pull it into the brown shadow. And then we're going to go ahead and blend. Moving on to the liner, I'm going to take the L'Oreal Infallible Gel Liner and I'm going to create a wing liner with it. And I'm using an angle brush to do this. And then I'm going to go in with my NYC Liquid Black Liner. I really love the NYC liner because it's really black and intense, but I suck at using liquid liner on its own. So I use my gel liner first. And then I'm going to take the Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy Glitter. I love this glitter. And I'm just going to create a glitter cut crease. I've seen so many tutorials on this and I've seen a lot of pictures of this on Instagram. So I did not come up with this, you guys. So I like to give credit where it's due. I believe the first person I saw doing this was Paula Foxia on Instagram, but I really love the glitter cut crease. Now I'm going to apply some lashes today. These are the Queen Bee Cocoa lashes. Absolutely love these lashes, but I wasn't really sure of it with this look, so I actually changed it in the end of the video, but it actually looked really good. I don't know why I changed them, but I really like them. Moving on to foundation, I'm using the MAC Pro Longwear Foundation and the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. I mix them together and I'm going to do some color correcting first. I'm using a orange concealer to cancel out my dark circles and little blemishes that I have. And I'm going to take a damp beauty blender sponge just to blend that out because you got to blend it. And I always color correct because I feel like my foundation looks so much better when I color correct first. You can't see any of my dark circles peeping through. So now I'm going to go ahead and apply my foundation. And then I'm going to go ahead and do some highlighting as well. The reason why we're kind of speeding through this is because I do have so many videos on my foundation routine. Nothing's really changed. It's the same technique and it's very repetitive. So I use the concealer to highlight. Then I'm going to go ahead and set my foundation with a little bit of powder, not too much because we don't want to look like a hot, you know, cakey mess. So I go really light with the powder. And then I'm going to go in with some MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Deep Dark. And I'm going to go ahead and contour, bronze up my face. So I apply it in the hollows of my cheek along my forehead area. To create a more defined contour, I like to apply some of the BANNA banana powder. You can also use the Laura Mercier. Use whatever works best for you. And we're going to do a bit of baking. So I applied the powder under my contour and a small amount of powder under my eyes where I apply my concealer and to the side of my nose. I don't leave it on for very long. I probably leave it on for maybe 5 minutes. And then we're going to go ahead and dust away the excess powder because we don't need it anymore. Now to get rid of the powdery look, I like to go in with my MAC Fix Plus spray just to refreshen the skin and give my skin a really nice glow. Sometimes I do go overboard with my MAC Fix Plus. I drench my skin in it because I'm just obsessed with it. So I do have to let my skin dry before I apply any other makeup to it. So now we're going to move on to completing the eye look. So I'm taking the eyeshadow Empress and I'm just going to run it along the bottom lash line. And I'm also going to place the eyeshadow crown and I'm going to place that at the inner corner. It's such a beautiful shade for highlight. I just love it so much. To line the waterline, I'm using my black gel liner and I also place it at the bottom lash line as well because I want the bottom lash line to be really, you know, a little bit more drama, a little bit darkness, and I blend it out. Then I go in with my mascara to add some length to my little itty bitty lashes on the bottom, and I also apply mascara to the top lashes as well. Next, I'm going to go ahead and complete my brows. So I'm just going to fill in my top brows because I like doing my brows like this because I find that when I put my foundation on, if I had my brows fully on, it would just take off the top of my brows. So that's why I always do my brows like this. Moving on to glow. You guys know I love to glow, so I'll be taking the Artist Couture. This is OURFAZANALI's collaboration with Artist Couture. I love this. This is the SLAYNALI. I hope I said this correctly. And I'm just going to apply it to the highest point of my cheekbones. Look at that glow. It is so gorgeous. I also apply some blush to the apples of my cheeks. So I use Peaches by MAC, and then I'm just going to go in with a bit more bronzer because I just love to apply bronzer. Now moving on to the lips, I'm going to take one of my favorite lip pencils. This is Cork by MAC, and I'm just going to go ahead and line my lips. So you don't really have to use a lip pencil when you're using like a super pigmented liquid lipstick, but I just love using a lip pencil because if I don't, I will not stay in the lines, you guys. I get really sloppy when I apply my liquid lipstick, so I have to line my lips first. So now I'm going to apply one of my favorite red liquid lipstick. This is Cherry Blossom by Colouredraine. This is an absolutely gorgeous red, and I think it looks so gorgeous on everybody. I love it. And yeah, I'm just going to apply it all over my lips, you guys. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please give me a big thumbs up if you do. Comment down below and let me know what you guys want to see next. I love you guys. Bye.